Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear brothers and sisters, and welcome to clip number 7. In this clip, we're going to discuss verses 27 and 28 from Surah Al-An'am. In these verses of the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is painting a picture for us of what is taking place on the Day of Judgment. Because on the Day of Judgment, there are those who, of course, are extremely happy, and then there are those who are extremely regretful. And this is what these verses are talking about. وَلَوْ تَرَى إِذْ وُقِفُوا عَلَى النَّارِ. If you could only see those moments where they are standing upon the hellfire. Hellfire is in front of them. فَقَالُوا يَا لَيْتَنَا نُرَدُّ وَلَا نُكَذِّبَ بِآيَاتِ رَبِّنَا. We wish we could go back and we wish we would not deny the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala this time. وَنَكُونَ مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. And we would be amongst the believers. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala responds. And this response is very important because we know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most merciful. So how He responds to a person who's asking for a second opportunity is very, very critical from a theological perspective. This question we're going through right now is actually a question that every single person, especially our youth and our children, will ask us and have thought about it. That if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most merciful, why doesn't He give this person who's begging for a second opportunity? Aren't we all about second chances? Don't we know we all make mistakes? And aren't we encouraged to give other people second chances? So why doesn't Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give this person a second chance? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala responds to this in verse 28. بَلْ بَدَى لَهُمْ مَا كَانُوا يُخْفُونَ مِنْ قَبْلَ. They are now seeing the things that they used to deny before. They knew this was going to happen. وَلَوْ رُدُّوا لَعَادُوا لِمَا نُهُوا عَنْهُ. And if we take them back to where they were, they would end up doing the same exact things all over again. So the Quran is saying two answers, essentially, we can understand from this verse and other verses. Number one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not give this person one chance. For now that he's coming to Qiyamah to ask for his second chance. No, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala might have given this person hundreds of chances. How many times were this person reminded of the message of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala while he was alive? Once? Twice? No, this person was reminded hundreds, thousands of times to embrace the faith, to practice the faith. And he still decided not to do so. Yes? So number one, it's not like he had one opportunity. No, he had many opportunities and he rejected these many opportunities. That's number one. Number two, the Quran says, وَلَوْ رُدُّوا. If we were to take them right now and put them back in this world and remove the punishment from them, لَعَادُوا لِمَا نُهُوا عَنْهُ. They would go back to doing the same exact thing that they are doing right now, or that they were doing before the Day of Judgment began. You think they're going to change. We already gave them this opportunity. And this is exactly what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does in our life today. In our life, He puts us through difficulties, right? And then He removes the difficulty to see if we're still people of faith. And what happens to us? We go back. And for you and I, maybe we go back and we make some small mistakes. For other people, like the people in this verse, they go back, they fundamentally reject the message altogether. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has already been through this quote-unquote experiment with these guys of showing them the punishment and then removing it to see if they will stick to the right path. And they didn't do that. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them multiple opportunities. And the Quran says, if these guys were going to go back and do something different, that would have been a different situation. But we know they're going to go back and end up doing the same exact thing. And this is one of the points that we have to keep in mind when we talk about the punishment of hellfire. It's not that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to keep this person in hellfire forever. It's that this person wants to stay in this punishment because even if he were to come back, he would go back to doing the same things he was doing before.